Why are you blocking my path? Do you not see that I'm carrying a heavy load?
Adanna, you are the one that has decided to punish yourself. Throw the firewood away and come with me into this bush.
What? That I should follow you into the bush and do what? Hey, baby. Do not give me the impression that you are one of the men in this land who have no respect for the laws of the land.
Which laws? Men are the makers of the laws, and men can always break those laws and make new ones. Follow me into the bush and give it to me freely, or I take it by force. The choice is yours.
Hey! Amagune! Everywhere. Do you even know what you're talking about? All that nonsense you're vomiting about, do you know? That I, a maiden of Amaguno, should follow you into the bush. Everywhere, in broad daylight, you want to rape a maiden of Amaguno inside Amaguno bush. Have you no fear for the gods?
Oh, you are the one calling it rape. To me, I can see that you are not serious. Are you giving it to me? Or do you want me to do what you know I, Ebigwe, can do?
I have a feeling that someone is holding another against our wish.
Exactly! He has been blocking my path and I've told him to leave!
Shut up! Do not provoke me! Leave this place or I kill you with my bare hands.
What? You're talking to me? You want to rape an innocent maiden of Amaguno here, and you have the audacity to ask me to leave? Ebigwe,
you are not connected with what we are doing here. Leave this place or you shall see me, Ebigwe.
Ha! Ebigwe! Oh, you want to see me? No problem. Hold on. Thank you. Let me go.
Ebigwe, let me take your control. Ebigwe! 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 Ah! You may say, Ebigwe! Ebigwe! Ebigwe!
My love, that's my keg of palm wine I gave to Ibezim a while ago. He hasn't even paid for it. Where did you get it from?
Ebiwe wanted to rape me. Ibezim came to my rescue. They're fighting down there.
What? So you are indeed a rapist. How dare you lay your filthy fingers on the woman I love? I don't know where you came from. Just let me go. I will let you go on one condition. That you never molest her again or stand on her way. I promise. Just let me go. Get out!
Thank you so much for saving my life from his evil hands.
Ebugo is the best. I couldn't have allowed him to do what he wanted to do. I cherish what both of you share. I wish you luck.
And remember to return my calabash when you're done with the content.
I will. I wish you luck.
If I was the one that went for the fresh palm wine, I would have come back since. My problem in this kingdom is that everybody is calling me Wude, the drunk idiot of Amagon. And still, nobody does anything better than me.
That is not my business.
If the angels of Akwuniko that already gathered in the air to bless this sacrifice, if they leave and he didn't return with the wine, everything we have set in motion will be destroyed. And we're going to start all over again. If that ever happens, Ibezim will be the one to finance the new process.
I mean, what is the big deal in going to buy fresh palm wine from a tapper that is not descending from the tree? If that ever happens, he will be the one to finance the new process. I can't even contribute to Fuego. Look at it. What is your problem? What kept you so long? Yes, too many things came up. But the most important thing is that I'm here with the exact palm wine for the sacrifice.
You call it exact palm wine because you actually made the tapper as he was descending the tree with the calabash, right?
Yes, exactly. I blocked him as he was coming down from the tree, and I made sure that the wine did not touch the ground. That's why I'm here.
Then you gave the wine to the woman.
What? Ibezim, you gave the wine to a woman? Are you that useless? Can't you leave women alone and see this important sacrifice that is going to secure our future? I'm surprised that you know.
If I cannot see such things, why then am I the seer of Amaguno? You got the wine from the tapper as he descended the tree. And then you gave the calabash to a woman as you started to fight a just fight. What I want to ask you is very simple. Can you vouch on anything that time you gave her the calabash to hold for you, that she didn't drop it somewhere before giving it back to you? Can you swear on anything?
Why are you keeping quiet? Answer the question now. Why are you keeping quiet as if you didn't hear the question? Must you bring in your useless soul for women into this sacrifice that is going to secure our future? Listen to me, Ibezim. I don't know how important your future is to you. As for me, don't play with my future. Ibezim, don't even joke with my future. Hey.
The ancestors of this land will bear me witness that I love you with everything in me.
The ancestors of our land will bear me witness that I love you with everything in me. And I'm willing to take any risk for you.
Apart from the fact that you are one of the few young men in Amaguno that work tirelessly to make an honest living, you are also acknowledged as a true warrior. And every woman wants to be close to a warrior.
Thank you. But my love, since you acknowledge me as a true warrior, who is able to finance your marriage rights, why don't you let me make you my wife? Why are you withdrawing?
My father is the problem, and you know it. Ever since he learned that you and I are in a relationship, he has warned me to stay away from you. Danger is the best word to describe the look on his face.
Why does he warn you against seeing me? Is it that he doesn't trust I'm able to take care of you as a wife?
He wouldn't even hear of it at all. I was looking at him and I saw a very angry man. And then his countenance left me very confused.
You don't have to be confused, my love. You don't have to be. I love you so much and I cherish you. I value what we have and I want us to nurture it. Let it grow.
I know you love me. I know you mean well for me. And I have already given you my heart. Also, I am very proud of you.
And I am very proud of you too.
Today you saved the life of somebody that saved my life. That is something I will never forget in a hurry.
To think you're still a virgin. And you have made a vow to keep your virginity until we are married. I want to tell you this day that I am willing to go any length to protect you, including shedding blood.
Please don't make me cry.
No. I don't ever want to make you cry. Let's go.
What are you doing? Let's go. You want to carry my firewood?
I am not the kind of man that would let his woman carry a heavy load when he's around. Let us go.
Oh, no, Atuanya, wait. Don't do this. You're not supposed to do this. What will people say when they see you carrying the firewood of a maiden? They'll make jest of you. They will start to gossip. Don't.
And you're bothered about what people would say? I am not. I'm not just carrying the firewood of any other maiden. I'm carrying that of a maiden who calls me her man. I love you and that is what counts. What they say, it's their business. Let us go.
Adanna ya adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi ogebu mmadu maka ihigi Atuanya deche maka iuwa gekwu.
From your explanation, you met Ebigwe trying to rape Adanna and you decided to fight Ebigwe. Thank your God that Atuanya intervened. Ebigwe would have ended your life today. Who is Ebigwe? Ebigwe is a killer known by all. Ebigwe can kill with his bare hands. But wait, if I may ask, why on earth would you want to kill yourself because of another man's wife?
Next thing now, you will say, we are calling you the drunk idiot of Amaguno.
Hey, you don't need to go any further. You have called me that already now. You don't need to go any further. Listen, I want to ask you, am I drinking with your mouth? Are you better than me, you that is not a drunk? Simply for you to just go and buy fresh palm wine from a tapper that is descended from the tree, you went and started fighting for another man's wife. Are you not a drunkard now?
Why are you calling another man's wife? Adanna. Who is marrying Adanna?
Have you seen why you are a fool? Bude is a drunk and still he's the one that knows everything. You don't even know anything. If you don't know it before, I want you to know it now. In fact, register it in your heart that Adanna and the Atuanya are married.
If not because I know the people you are talking about, I would have started believing what you are saying. Adanna and Atuanya are married. Married where? In your dreams?
Don't worry. It will happen very soon. No, it's not going to be long. It will happen very soon and you will remember this very day. Adanna and Atuanya are already married in the spirit. But I know the truth. I know everything. I did not do anything. Idiots. Jumping from one woman to another. Marry Adanna.
Adanna ya adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi ogebu mmadu maka ihigi.
This is the ideal place for you to lower this firewood. I don't want you to continue anymore. I can carry it from here myself. Thank you.
Why? No. I offered to carry this firewood for you and I'm taking it right into your compound.
Love, please, don't do this. Don't. I really appreciate it, but you shouldn't be carrying... Have you even taken time to notice that this firewood is tied with a piece of my cloth?
What's wrong with that? That's how our women tie their firewood.
Yes, that is how our women tie their firewood and they carry it themselves. This is different. You're a man. You shouldn't be seen carrying the woman's firewood tied with her own cloth. People could see you now and start talking and my love. I do not want anybody gossiping with your name.
Don't tell me you're bothered about what people will say. I don't care. Listen, I love you from the depth of my heart. And that's what counts. Let's go.
I greet you.
You are greeting me when abomination is staring me in the face. What am I seeing?
You're not seeing anything, Ichie Kunife. And there is no abomination here. I offered to carry her firewood because it's not right for a woman to carry a heavy load when there's a man around.
Why are you such a fool? Why are you making mockery of your family?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about love here. Okay? There's no mockery going on. My love, don't mind this hunter that won't go into the bush to look for animals to shoot. Let's go.
Are you surprised? Atuanya and Adanna, they have decided to rewrite the history of this land. And what they will turn into eventually is still not clear.
Are you telling me that this is not the first time it is happening?
I don't blame you. You are a hunter who is always in the bush. Both of them have turned this land into something else. Nine. Where are you going? I thought you were going into the bush.
There are things one must not ignore. How can a warrior of this land be seen carrying firewood for a maiden? And you are confirming to me that this has been happening for a long time. This must not go unreported. Anon.
I bow in greetings.
Who are you greeting?
Are you angry? It's you I'm greeting. It's still me. Atuanya, son of Enemo of Enuagu.
Yes, Father.
The one who loves your daughter more than himself.
Shut my eyes. Before I open them, let it be that you have disappeared, because I will not be responsible for what will happen.
No, I've only come.
Oh, Nam! I don't like it all! What wrong has he done to you now? For a man that loves me, why would you pursue him like a criminal?
You are waiting for the response, I guess.
Papa!
Get it back.
Papa!
Tell him one name more. Kinana more.
What is it? Who are you fighting with?
When I met them, I was on my way leading to our forest. But I had to come back because a woman from this land confirmed to me that this has been happening since. How can you allow your son to be involved in such foolishness and abomination?
Wait, please, I want to understand you clearly. You mean you saw my son carrying firewood for a woman of Amagun walking along the road of Amagun?
I swear on the sand of Amagun. I was trying to talk sense to him, but he shut me off like someone that had no right to speak. As he was still walking away with this maiden, carrying the firewood to Fiakwa.
Who is this maiden?
Ask your son when he comes back. But I will advise you to sit him down and talk to him. I'm okay. The son of a great man must be great. Nothing short of that.
Who is this maiden of Amagono that has consumed my son, that he now makes fool of himself along the road of Amagono? Who is this maiden?
What do you want to do? Do you want to provoke me to the point I will kill you? Then it will go down in history that I killed my own daughter? Huh?
No. I do not know why you're angry with me. That young man loves me dearly and I love him too. So if you are going to kill me for sticking to someone I love, then you might as well start now to kill me. I ran before because you took me unawares. I am not going to run from you now.
Shut your mouth! Don't make me lose my temper.
Nai, why are you doing this? Adanna is of age.
You should allow her to make a choice of husband she will marry. Are you going to marry your own daughter?
I can't believe this. Is this what you are saying? Have you bothered to ask yourself why I don't want my daughter to have anything to do with the son of Enemo of Enuago?
Whatever you have with that man should be between you and him. Do not transfer it to my daughter.
Yes. Don't force me to kill you.
There he goes again, threatening everybody. Kill, kill, kill. I am the wife of your youth. Can you actually kill me?
Shut your mouth, woman, and don't provoke me. Don't provoke me.
Moroku, don't continue to shut me down. I am your wife, and I am the one that must tell you the truth. I have seen that young man. I know he is ready to do anything for my daughter. You saw him return today with my daughter's firework.
Oh, that's because he's a fool just like his father. Why are you encouraging my daughter to have anything to do with that family that wallows in foolishness?
No, Nani, I disagree with you completely. That young man is not a fool. He did what he did because he lost my daughter. And I know he is ready to do more. Yes, Mama. Including what no man of Amagono has ever done for any woman. Nani, our daughter needs love. Please allow her to stick to the one she has found.
And you, Adanna, I don't want to join issues with your mother because she's not the one at the center of it all. It is you, Adanna, who is at the center. And I am warning you for the last time. Stay away from that young man. Stay away!
Why, Father? You cannot bar me from seeing him without giving me a reason. Moroku, did you just slap your daughter?
I will slap her again.
Moroku, this is not you. I met your father, the great Mof Nanya of Awovu. He can never raise his hand against a woman.
Don't force me to kill you. Woman, stop pushing me to the wall. Who is this maiden that has made you abandon your manners?
Father, when you are in love with a woman your heart yearns for, you can do anything for her. I'm in love with this maiden and I can do anything for her.
I am gradually losing it. Who is this maiden?
Father, by this question you're insinuating I am not old enough to determine which woman is good enough to be my wife?
How dare you bring this insult to me? I am asking you a direct question and you have the guts to speak to me in parables.
Nani, Ogini.
Ask your son. News came to me that this son of yours was carrying firewood for a maiden of this land. I thought it was a joke until he came back and confirmed he did. And now this stupid son of yours has refused to tell me who this maiden is.
Am I not the one who would marry the maiden?
And then...
It's okay, it's okay.
Give me one, let me finish this boy. Let me finish
What is this? No, what is this?
Let me tell you what it is. Idiot. You want to push me to the walls. I will not enter the walls. If you push me to the walls, I will kill you. I don't have any son.
My daughter, you have to be very careful with your father. That young man is not his problem. He has a problem with his father. That is why he is kicking against both of you. What is the problem, mother? He has never disclosed it to anybody. But I know it's something very strong, very deep. And I know it possibly has something to do with ego. Men of Amagono, they can do anything when they are fighting for ego.
Mother, I am convinced that there is nothing as strong and as deep as love. I love Atuanya with all my heart. And if I ever have to live with a man as my husband, it has to be Atuanya.
I know, my daughter. But you cannot tell that to your father. He may kill you.
He will kill me? My father will kill me because I am in love with a man who cares for me so much he can do anything for me?
Your father is a man of war. He does not believe in love because he knows nothing about it. You have to be very careful with him.
Mother, I know you know a lot about love. I know you know about everything concerning love. But please, sit my father down. Let him understand that his daughter is in love with a young man who she cares so much for. A man that she means everything to, and a man who can do anything for her. Man, please.
My daughter, I know what you're talking about. I will see how I can talk to your father. Moroku is a man of war. We have to be very careful and follow him with extreme care. Please, he is my husband. I know him. Please, my daughter.
I know you, my son. I know you to be a man of your words.
Do you know what father did? He slapped me. He's a masquerade, I am a masquerade. He's a warrior and I am a warrior. He's a man, I am a man. Why would he slap me?
Atuanya, don't go there. For you to do what was reported to your father, which you accepted you did, means that you love this maiden.
Mother, love may not even be the appropriate word to use. Love may be too basic a word to describe how I feel for her. She means the world to me. She's my life. Without her, life is meaningless.
I'm so disappointed to hear you talk like that. Do you want to kill yourself because of this maiden?
She is not an ordinary maiden. Like I told you, she means the whole world to me, and I am willing to gain her and lose everything.
Can you tell me who she is?
I'll bring her to you. Maybe tomorrow. When you see her, you will ask her all the questions you want.
Atuanya. See, I'm the only one that can calm your father down in a situation like this. I know you are right for marriage. And I'm so happy that you started looking for a wife. Why don't you tell me everything about this one that you just found that made you do what you did? Trust me, son. I know what to tell your father.
Mother, she's a maiden of this land. She's decent, nice, hardworking, humble, respectful. She's homely. I'll bring her to you so you can make up your mind about her.
A message for you. Go now. I didn't see you enter. How are you?
I know. I don't blame you. You were engulfed in that beautiful song of yours. Adanna, you should sing less of those touching songs of yours, please.
Those songs are the kind of songs that register in my heart all the time. They rekindle love. They assure me of hope. Sometimes, after singing the song, I forget I have the worries.
Anyway, he said he doesn't want your father to beat you this morning. He is waiting for you at the junction. He asked me to come get you.
Atuanya is here.
What about your sweeping?
Omerola maru. Omerola maru.
Atuanya ni tugo manya.
Are you still sleeping by this time?
He cannot even take care of his own hut. He can't even sweep it.
Please come out, there's something I have very important thing to tell you. Come out, oh. Walk it! Hey! What am I seeing? Hey, Kemma! You slept here? You slept here, Kemma?
Why would he ask me that?
Unbelievable! Why am I in this kingdom and things are happening and I don't know about it? Hey, Kemma! So, it's now you and Ngude of all people, Kemma?
When you use the expression of all people to qualify him, it simply tells me that you're one of those that undermine his relevance in this kingdom. Do you want to know the truth? I do not see any other. He is all that I see. Because he is not a pretender like all of you. What he sees, he says it, and he says it as he sees it. And just so you know, if you know the history of our land, you will understand that he is the only one who represents our ancestors in all ramifications.
Hey! It can make one! Abomination! Shut up! Shut up! Shut that your mouth! If there is any abomination here, that abomination is you. Your heart is full of evil, Ibezim. Because they came to fetch water for me, and you have just concluded that she slept here. Ibezim. That nonsense. Why are you denying what I've seen with my own eyes? What did you see? Oh, make it go, make it Hey! Are you insulting me in my house?
Can you afford to start your day like this, my love? Please take this morning gift I brought for you.
If I accept it from you, where will I take it to?
You'll take it home. It's a guinea fowl that strayed my way this morning and I decided to bring it to you. Take it.
I cannot accept this gift from you and take it home. My father will kill me if he knows I returned home with something from you. And please do not insist on this, I beg you, because it will make me very, very restless. You are my lord and I don't want to offend you.
Adanna yobi Atuanya Biko atola ojo Le manya nihu Iga wati yem neku Iju yem neregi Obiga wawakwamo Obiga warisimo Obiga wawakwamo Napomi yem neregi Iyo esi no bimputa Adanna yobi Atuanya Biko atulujo Ada Biko atulujo Ana mariagio Biko atulujo Napomi emneregi Biko atulujo.
Yes, stop singing, it's enough. Hey, wait. If I insist, if I go ahead and take the risk of taking this guinea fowl to my house and my father eventually kills me like he has been threatening to, who will you now have to sing to?
He won't kill you. Just take it, please. If you don't take it, where do I keep it? Please.
Must you two meet at awkward places at odd times? By this time of the morning, you are here making fools of yourselves.
Mama Nkiru, mind your business. Do not make us your business because it will backfire. Go in peace, my love.
If I had a weakling like you for a brother, I would have disowned him long ago.
Unfortunately, I am not your brother. Everywhere your brother is known all over the kingdom as a rapist. And since you haven't disowned him, it means you're simply a noisemaker.
Obim, what do you make of this? Huh? I'm sure it's that boy that made her abandon this compound like this.
Anai, how can you say a thing like that? How can she abandon the compound because of the boy? I agree that law can make her misbehave, but not to this extent.
And where are you coming from? Who gave you that guinea fowl?
You have your reasons for hating him so much, Father. But he remains the best man I have ever met in my entire life.
What's the meaning of what you just said now? Is he the one that gave you the guinea fowl? I ask again.
Allow me to handle it.
Ibezim, there is something I must clarify here and now. Listen to me. There is nothing going on between Ekema and myself. Ekema is just a decent maiden that knows I need water, and she comes here every morning to get me a pot of water. Why are you angry unnecessarily?
Moody, I'm no longer talking about Ekema. I'm talking about Adanna.
Eh?
As it is now, Adanna is the only maiden I see among all the maidens in this kingdom. See, I know she has something to do with Atuanya, but I want to have her for myself.
Do you know why I've been looking at you? Because they have caught you red and they wait to go. How can you nurse the thought of winning Adanna? Initially you were talking about Ekema. Now you have diverted to Adanna. How can you nurse the thought of winning Adanna? How can?
My name is Ibezim. There's nothing impossible for me. Once I set my hand to it and my eyes on it, I'll get it. But you said something yesterday that kept bothering me into the night. And even till now. You said she's married to Atuanya. Is it true? Or you just said that to make me scared?
Hey, just listen to me. Listen to me. If you have finally made up your mind to pick a wife, I want you to look for another maid. Leave Adanna out of this, for Adanna is already hooked with Atuanya. Are you listening to me? And let me warn, as a friend, I want to warn you. Do not press hard to have her, because if you do, you will be bought in the process.
How? Oma Brozimoke, I have my ways.
I've confirmed the identity of the maiden that transformed you into a fool. Why do you bring my family to this ridicule?
Father, the issue at hand borders on my personal life. It has got nothing to do with anybody.
Shut up your mouth! I am your father, and you owe your existence to me.
Anymore, please! Do not assume the position of a deity over my son. He owes his existence to the gods and not to you. Now you are only a human, and you know he cannot give life.
And what does that mean?
You said he owes his existence to you. Now that is wrong.
It's clear you are the person encouraging him.
On the contrary, Nani, I am not encouraging like you said. I'm only trying to be an unbiased umpire in this matter. He is my son and you are my husband. And both of you are the men in my life. I cannot stand here and watch you people start what will consume us.
Right word. That's the right word. And if your son does not leave that maiden alone, I will make sure I personally consume him.
Father, I am still living in this compound because of my mother. But if you won't let me be with the woman I love, I will depart and build my own hut. I am able to build my hut and be a man of my own.
Continue to fool yourself. But I swear on the sacredness of the grave of my father, if you don't leave that maiden alone, I will kill you.
Please, for the sake of peace in this family, I am pleading with you. Please reconsider your stand in this matter. Please. The maiden you talked about is an angel. I agree completely. I thought from Ifine. But I want you to remember the importance of your father in your life. Bikono. I mean, whatever maiden that will come and cause problems between you and your father should be allowed to go.
Never, mother, never. Adanna is my life. And I won't let her go for anybody. No!
My father, my son, very stubborn.
The prince of Amaguno, the heir to his father's throne. Come, your mother wants to speak with you.
Your Majesty, the Queen Mother, I bow before you. You shall live long.
Thank you. I got the information that you've not been yourself since you woke up this morning. That's why I'm here to know what is the problem with you.
On your honor, Your Majesty, I order the maidens to leave. I want to talk to you alone.
What is the problem with you?
I did not sleep last night. I kept thinking of that maiden. I kept seeing her standing before me in majesty. Then it dawned on me that she is mine.
Interesting. I'm interested in knowing the maiden that made such a serious impression on you, son. Her name is Adanna, the only daughter of Ichie Moloku from Awovo village. I watched her dance today and I realized that she's made for royalty. I want you to make her your wife. Yes. I can see you're surprised. You don't need to be. You prove your worth already. And I know you belong here. Son, I will leave both of you to interact. Yes, she's spectacular. My son is made in a caliber of kings. And he knows what is good for a woman. I wish both of you a fruitful discussion. Excuse me.
My mother, the Iro Ezigbo of Amaguno, is a woman that knows everything. Since she has already confirmed you as my wife, I want to ride on her confirmation and make you mine. Do you have any problem with that?
I kept quiet because I was intimidated by the presence of the Queen Mother. Now that she's gone, now we can talk. I'm going to tell you the truth. I hope you are man enough to take the truth.
And what is the truth?
I cannot be your wife.
Why? I am the prince of this land, and I shall emerge as the king after me. You shall be my queen.
And I am in love and engaged to a young man in this kingdom. He means the whole world to me because we love each other dearly. I will not leave him for anything in the world. I'm sorry, my prince, but that is the honest truth.
Are you walking out on me?
The more I stand here, the more your interest in me arises. It's of no use.
There is a man in this land she's interested in. Who is he? I am talking of Adanna, the one you presented to me. As I closed my eyes to sleep last night, her picture kept flashing to my face. Murder. I want to make that maiden mine, and I want it immediately.
Son, you want to make her your wife when she has not accepted? Oh no. Royal marriages are not done that way.
She said no because we did not approach the proposer with the authority of the king. And that is what I want to do now. If I fail to marry that maiden, I will remain single forever.
Oh, shh! That's strong, son. It does not come to the extent of placing a curse on yourself.
That is to tell you how desperate I want that maiden. The reality of what she actually represents has dawned on me, and I want to make her mine. We must figure out a way to make it work.
No. Ibezim. No, now. You are beating more than you can chew. I will finish you. Let her come.
Listen, I do not know why you called me here. But please, be fast about this meeting. Before people around here see us together and start spreading those rumors that you and I have something going on. Please be fast.
Machi, have you seen why I said you have no brain? No, I called you here to give you an important information that is going to be useful to you. What do I get in return? Insult. Do you know what, Machi? Get lost. Just disappear from my face.
Wait. Ude, please. Listen, I'm sorry. Oh, look, I've just realized that I said the wrong things.
No, you didn't say wrong things. You just said your mind. Listen to me. I just realized I am the one that made the wrong move. And instead of me to give you that important information again, give my name to
Ude Bikon, don't lay a curse on yourself. You are a noble man of our land. Look, I know whatever it is you want to tell me must be very important. And now I'm ready to hear it.
Machi, do you know what? You are very foolish. In fact, you are very stupid for you to ever think you can humble me with your useless sentiments. Look at you. No, take a proper look at yourself. If they ask you now, you open your mouth and say you are betrothed to Ibezim. Ask Ibezim, you will be shocked to hear him mention the name of a different maiden and not you. Do you know what that means? It means that you are a useless fool that is completely lost. Idiot.
Wait, Mude, please wait, please, Biko, help me clarify this matter further. Are you saying that Ibezim has another maiden that he is seeing?
Machi, Shreke Bokwagok. Bogia beyond repair. Idiot. To give you an important information. Bog it up beyond repair.
I should have allowed him to finish
Obodo na sini bụ onye nkwu mana uche gị nọ ya ọṅụ nekwe na onye amụma ọṅụ mmanya nwude.
Ow, hey, Adanna, do you know my friend? Quit complaining. Are you supposed to be here and having me do this for you by this time of the day? I'm supposed to be at the farm now helping my mother with some farm work. So
please now, you've been complaining since. Like when you get to the farm, your mother will kill you.
Give Stop running your mouth, young lady, and I will leave you here. I don't need you. Ndo.
Adanna, are these not the royal messengers from the palace? What are they doing here?
I don't know.
I bring you greetings from the Queen Mother, Lolo Ezivo of Amagono.
I greet you too. We are only but commoners in the land. To what do I owe the honor of this visit?
The Queen Mother is now waiting for you in the palace. She said we must bring you with us.
I have no business in the palace. So why would the Queen Mother send me such a message?
Whatever we tell you now will not be as authentic as you come into the palace to listen to the Queen Mother yourself. She's waiting for you, and she will see you immediately you arrive.
I think I know why the Queen Mother wants to see me. And guess what? I will not go to that palace.
I beg your pardon. Are you out of your mind? How dare you refuse a request from the royal palace?
Ugoma, my friend, you will not understand. Ever since we had that gathering of the sacred Ewoganiwe, the Queen Mother has been plotting to have me marry her son. And I already made it clear to them that I have someone in my life. I belong to Atuanya. Go back to the palace and tell that to those that sent you.
Listen.
Adanna, you are digging your grave in this land.
What?
How dare you refuse a marriage proposal from the royal palace? How?
Ugoma, thankfully, this is my life, and I live it however I please. If you love the prince so much, why don't you just go for him?
I just feel sorry for you.
Sit down and finish your hair. Let me go and help my mother.
I don't get it. What are you doing here? How do you know that I'm here? And what does that look for?
There's another maiden you are seeing in this land. Who is she?
I don't know what you are talking about. As you can see, I'm very busy. This is not the time to talk about who is seeing who and who is not seeing another.
Ibezim, we are betrothed. And you know we're supposed to be joined together as man and wife soon. So why in this world would you start a relationship with another maiden in this land?
Where did you get that tale from? See, you are listening to people that will destroy you.
Nobody's trying to destroy me. There is another maiden that you are seeing. Tell me, who is she? Yeah? What does that look for? Have you forgotten that I'm still here?
Is anything the matter? Why would you abandon her like that? Don't tell me.
Don't tell me you're in the league of characters like Ebiwe, who does nothing but delight in molesting innocent maidens. Why did you block my path?
Adanna, there's something private I need to discuss with you. I don't know when you have my time.
We all know you are betrothed to Machi. Whatever it is you want to discuss with me in her absence is certainly not worth it. So if indeed you have something to tell me, say it here and now.
It's something private. Something that will benefit you and benefit me.
I have to hurry off now to join my mother at the farm. Time is already against me. I can't continue talking here over it like something you don't even understand.
Ibezim. Ibezim! What's the meaning of that? Eh? Are you trying to tell me that you no longer have any respect for me? You lost after another maiden right in front of me?
I don't know why you came here in the first place. You just ruined an important opportunity for me. Let me tell you. The sun rises and falls in her eyes. The one that resurrects the man in me. I want to go for her. And I need you to give me a break.
She has no respect for royalty. And that simply means she has no respect for us.
I'm advising you to forget her and look for another.
I don't know who she's dying for.
And what are you planning to do? Fight a man of this land because of a common maiden? I forbid you.
There is something you are missing, mother. Whatever comes to the king face to face as a gift does not go back.
Son, you are not yet the king. You are just a prince.
And whatever applies to the king also applies to the prince. Mother, she consumed the prince. She must be mine.
Son, you threatened your own life before because of this common maiden. I'm advising you right here and now to forget her and look for another one.
There are options that I have not explored. There is no way I will forget her when I have options to explore.
What I gathered from all you have said is that you're concerned someone might take Adanna away from me, right?
I'm not just talking about anybody. I am talking about Ibezim. Yes, the same Ibezim you saved from Ebigwe's suffocation. And he's lusting after your Adanna and...
Hey, wait.
Which Ibezim are you talking about? The same Ibezim you're betrothed to? The one who almost lost his life trying to save you from that deadly crocodile that almost devoured you at the lake?
Well, he is not worthy of somebody like me. He has no respect for the feelings of a woman, and that is why he's lusting after Adanna even in my presence.
I have heard that a provoked and aggravated woman is deadlier than poison. Now I understand it.
Are you saying that you do not believe me?
Whatever it is that he has done to you must have hurt you real deep. I beg you for old time's sake, forgive him.
Are you telling me that you would not strive to protect what is yours from the hawk?
Ibezim is not a hawk. Even if he were, he cannot pick Adanna because she's hidden far, far beyond the reach of any hawk. Right inside my heart.
Atuanya ni tugo manya o love gine bumo ugo bobi mo imerola maru
Listen, my dear palace guard. I am not moved by your message. The prince is in his house. I'm in my house. The prince is a man. I am a man too. He does not feed me, and I do not feed him too.
Why are you sounding this way? Have I insulted you in any way?
That is what you think because you are a palace messenger. But the truth remains that you have insulted me big time. And
how? The prince has a personal problem. I remembered you as someone who could help and asked me to come call you. How have I insulted you?
I'm not going to disappoint. I'm going to break it down for you. I am not moved by men that claim to be relevant because they were born into great families and they had everything provided for them. Rather, I am moved by men that worked hard to attain greatness on their own. If he believes he needs me, let him come to me.
You want me to say that to the prince?
No! You may go and change what I said in order to please him. I don't care. The truth remains that your conscience will continue to pinch you and flog you for misquoting an authority like Nwude.
I can't believe this. Do you see yourself as an authority in this land?
Have you seen why you are a fool? No, men looking at you, everybody will detect that you are a palace fool. If I'm not an authority, why would the prince send you to me because he has personal problems? Why?
Okay, I will tell him everything you said.
Do it, and I will be very happy. All the people are coming to me for their personal problems. And still, they don't care to know how Nwude solve his own problems. That is bad news. Because Match. Do you know why I'm looking at you like this? I'm wondering what you're doing here.
Nwude, please. I have a problem that only you can solve. Pico, help me. Help me solve it.
Exactly what we were discussing before you came. Problem. What is the problem?
What's the meaning of this? Why are you standing on my path?
You are going to swear on this sand that you are no longer going to have anything with Adanna, or I'm going to kill you right here.
Don't you ever forget I am a hunter in Amagono. And do not provoke me to the point I will lose the thought of handling you like a beast.
A beast? This is unbelievable. What do you think you can do to a man like me? I have confirmed from people that know, and they say that Adanna can never be married to you because her father will not leave her for you. Atuanya, why are you clinging onto something you cannot have?
Everywhere you're just a troublemaker. A laggard who would always misfire in Amagono. I don't have time for laggards like you.
Hey, Amagono! You have just said the abominable. Am I the one you're calling a laggard?
What's the meaning of this? Why are you standing on my path?
You are going to swear on this sand that you are no longer going to have anything with Adanna, or I'm going to kill you right here.
Don't you ever forget I am a hunter in Amagono. And do not provoke me to the point I will lose the thought of handling you like a beast.
A beast? This is unbelievable. What do you think you can do to a man like me? I have confirmed from people that know, and they say that Adanna can never be married to you because her father will not leave her for you. Atuanya, why are you clinging onto something you cannot have?
Everywhere you're just a troublemaker. A laggard who would always misfire in Amagono. I don't have time for laggards like you.
Hey, Amagono! You have just said the abominable. Am I the one you're calling a laggard?
Why are you standing there? Come and fight!
They just saved you. This maiden you see here is an angel, and that is why she always comes to me at the right time.
She is mine. Stay away from her. Because her father, Ichie Moluku, will not let anyone like you come close to the daughter.
Chalokwa, were you actually fighting Atuanya because of me?
I am not just fighting Atuanya. I am going to kill him. If he comes close to you, I am going to kill him. Because if I cannot have you, then no man should ever dream of having you. Or ever dream of a life with you.
Don't mind him. He's looking for someone to kill him. Let me help you with your load.
No! The one you carried for my daughter is still generating a serious problem in my family. I cannot allow you carry anything from you. Please, thank you for the offer.
Nne, I won't stand here and allow you carry this to the house when I'm here. It's irresponsible of any man, and I am not an irresponsible man. Let me help you with the load.
Omerola maru, da 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 Omerola maru, Atuanya ni tugo manya o love gine bumo, ugo bobi mo, Imerola maru, da 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 Imerola maru, Obuto mo bimu nagine cheko kwa o, Udara mechamo, Imerola maru.
What?
It is very clear that her father will never allow her marry him. And I've just realized that I've been betrothed to the wrong man. Ude, please, can you assist me to make Atuanya look at me?
Eh? If I tell you exactly what came into my mind right now, you will see it as an insult. But you are the first person that started the insult.
How? Ude, how have I insulted you?
You came here to ask me to assist you so that another man could take you. That's an insult. A very big insult. What will happen if you give yourself to me? No, will your name cease from being Machi? Will the sun and the moon fall on earth?
I'm sincerely lost. Give myself to you. How?
The same way you already prepared to give yourself to Atuanya. We are all in the same kingdom. In this kingdom, we eat the same type of food. We worship the same deity in this kingdom. We are under the protection of the same gods in this kingdom. Why are you looking at them and not me? No, I am asking you a question. Why are you looking at them and not Mude?
I greet you, the prince of our land. May your reign be great.
Oh, Wayan. Who? Where is he going to reign as a king? In which land?
And what kind of useless question is that?
The prince is not yet a king and is already scheming to take another man's wife. What will happen if he is finally the king of Amagon?
Oh, why are you always reckless with your words? And who is another man's wife I'm scheming to take?
Her name is Adanna. The same Adanna that is betrothed to Atuanya. Tell yourself the truth. Why are you here? Is it not for me to assist you to get her? But the truth remains that you can never get her because her heart is buried inside Atuanya.
Listen, I'm surprised you already know. See, there must be something you can do because she's the one I want. See, Owode, if you help me, I will give you any land of your choice.
Wait a minute. This whole thing is beginning to confuse me. Why is every man in this land running after Adanna? Even the prince. What does she have that other maidens do not have?
Listen to me. Adanna belongs to Atuanya. They are already married and wedded in the spirit. There is nothing anybody can do to separate them. If you are now too desperate to have a maiden, maybe you should take a proper look at this one standing here, because judging by her physical quantities, she is more beautiful than Adanna. You see? Parariwe no burioma, if adigo parariwe no burioma, no kweba buri dimma parariwe no burioma o, if adigo parariwe no burioma, no kweba buri dimma parariwe no burioma o, if adigo parariwe no buri. Nonsense. Please praise. Look at him. Idiot.
You did well to have told him about me. But why did he leave just like that?
No, the question should have been, why won't he leave? Machi, you are a desperate maiden. Desperate maidens are deadly maidens. The same thing I was asking you to give me in a simple way, and you refuse. Because you saw the prince now, you almost exposed everything for him. Machi, I demand an undiluted apology from you right now. If you ever want me to do anything for you in this kingdom again, I demand an undiluted apology from you now.
I had advised him to forget about your daughter, because it became so clear to me that she has her interest elsewhere. But then my son threatened to remain single for life if she fails to marry him. Ichemoloku, what I really know is that your daughter has consumed my son. That's why I'm here personally to plead with you to make it work.
Lolo, you don't need to beg me any further. It has already worked. Do you know what it means for the prince to be interested in the daughter of a common man like me? Lolo, I will talk to her. And believe me, I'm going to make it work. What is this I'm saying? May our ancestors save your soul. What's the meaning of this? Do you want me to kill you? Why are you playing with death? That same young man whom I have ordered to stop seeing my daughter is the same person who brought your things into this compound again.
Your Majesty, is there any way you could assist me talk to my husband? Love is very strong, and you cannot kill it by intimidating the people in love.
I don't understand what you mean by love. Who are the people in love?
Adanna, my daughter, and the young man she just ran after. They are in love. I don't know how else to explain this to my husband.
Why are you playing with death? Do you want me to kill you? Do you? If you know what is good for you, go and bring back Adanna here to meet Lolo. The prince is interested in her. And the prince is the one she must marry. And no one else.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say too.
What's Lolo doing in your house?
A lot. A lot of forces are rising to destroy us. They are fighting to separate us. I wish that you and I could run away, leave this land, and go away to another land, away from here. A land far, far away. It will be just you and I together forever. No. A place where nobody will ever set eyes on us.
No, we can't run. Many people will misunderstand that. What was she doing in your house?
It's what you already know. She wants me to marry the prince, her son.
Have you been encouraging him?
And why would you even ask me that kind of question?
Because it won't be disturbing you if you had told them plainly that we can't be separated.
I have told her times without number. I don't know why she wouldn't let me be.
I love you with everything in me. I love you from the deepest part of my heart. I want you to promise me that no matter what, you'll never leave me.
I promise. You and I are destined together. And nothing will ever change that.
Adanna ya adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi oge bụ mmadụ maka ihiki Atuanya deche maka ihu ụwa ga-ekwu ịdị ya mma ọ dị gị mma ihe sọrọ wa ha mebe adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi ewo iligo Atuanya obi adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi iligo Atuanya obi Adanna ya adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi oge bụ mmadụ maka ihiki Atuanya deche maka ihu ụwa ga-ekwu ịdị ya mma ọ dị gị mma ihe sọrọ wa ha mebe adadimma na magolo iligo Atuanya obi
Listen, let me tell you the truth, Molo. I am not going to hold you again, and I'm not going to advise you again. Adanna is your daughter. If you decide to kill her because she's in love, go ahead and kill her.
Am I the one you are talking to?
What else do you want me to say? I am not going to hold you again. I am not going to advise you again. You are kicking against that young man because of what happened between you and his father. Something we know nothing about. I pleaded with my husband, but he wouldn't allow peace to me. When she returns, go ahead and kill her because she's in love. Then we shall know we have no child.
Where are my defenders and my warriors? Descend on this enemy of my peace.
To fiakwa anymore is the very definition of evil, and I will never allow his son marry my daughter. Never! Adanna, why are you undermining my authority over you as a father? Do you want me to kill you?
Go ahead and kill her. This is Adanna kneeling before you. Go in there and get your spear and pin her to the ground.
Woman, you're doing everything possible to bring out the beast in me.
Let the beast in you rise and kill wife and daughter. Then you will remain alone.
From what I gathered so far, Atuanya is the one confusing that maiden. Her father does not even want to see him close to his daughter. I don't know why he's still clinging on to her.
My prince, we must not overflog this issue. You have already brought it before me, and I have promised to do something for you. Just go back to the palace and realize that Ichienemwo is a man of his words.
If you help me get this maiden to marry me, I will convince my father to give you the Ogwefi title.
There are some things you will say and I'll start reading insults. If I need the Ogwefi title, I know what to do. I'll kill 2 cows, one for Mobu, one for Dinzenozo, and I can afford it. Don't start making empty promises just because you need me to do something for you. I've already promised you I will do it. And so will it be.
What are you doing here? And what are you discussing with my father? Have you no shame at all?
And what's the matter with you? Why are you embarrassing my visitor?
Your visitor who has come here to discuss me. Listen to me, young man. There is a maiden in this land who loves you so much. And I'm sure you were once in love with her. Go back to her and rekindle what you had so you can be man and wife. Leave Adanna alone because she can never be yours.
Who's it?
Just come back here. My prince. I had wanted to listen to my wife and apply some diplomacy. It is clear that diplomacy is not working. I have promised you, just go back to the palace. You will marry the maiden that you love.
Thank you, Chi. I don't want to say anything that will sound like an insult again. But if you help me get this maiden, I will forever remain grateful to you.
Love Omerola Maru. Love for the Quaminimios. Omerola Maru. Love for the Quanu so shosio. Ugo Babimo. Imerola Maru. Imerola Maru.
You are not just my daughter. You are the only child that I have. And you know I will never lead you astray. Fatherly love and protection are all that a young woman needs in life. And I am ready to provide you with all this. Promise me that you will leave that idiot from Enuago and stick to the prince who loves you from the deepest part of his heart. Adanna, I am waiting for you. The prince of this land has indicated interest in making you his wife. He came here because he knows that you are the only one who can make him a super wife. Promise me that you will marry the prince and I'll be the happiest man on earth.
No. Can you please give me till tomorrow to offer you an answer on this?
Excellent, my daughter. I will give you till tomorrow. But remember, you cannot compare sleep and death. Make a decision to marry the prince and you will be very happy forever.
have about even the man. I do as I do even the man. That can get the needle come up and on the boy. Even going on Maramokonia. Europe, watch and Europe more. A beautiful maiden is sitting before me and she's asking me the way forward. What am I going to tell her?
Biko, Ichaka, I need to be clear with you on this so you don't make any mistakes.
Point of correction, why am I? Ichaka can make mistakes in all things. But when it comes to Ibafa, making metaphysical inquiries, Ichaka can never make mistakes.
I know. That's why I came to you. I was only trying to provide you with direction. I do not want to know the way forward on this matter because I already know what I want. All the men in this kingdom, the young and vibrant men, are all chasing after one maiden, Adanna, including the prince. They all are asking her to marry them.
What do you want?
I want you to consult deeply. Find out what it is she has that I do not have. And I will make an effort to have it immediately. Osubon.
She wants to find out what Adanna has that she doesn't have. Show it to me. What is it? There are many charms you could make, but you can never make Awele as charm because always it comes from the gods. Ija Awele bije mmili maka na ilo maka ijuneji aga n'ogwu.
Ichie, please, I am lost. Can you break this down for me?
There is nothing she has that you don't have. But don't move faster than your shadow. Your turn is coming. It is coming soon.
Okay. But is there anything that you can do to make the prince look at me?
She wants the prince to look at her. What is she going to do? What will she do for the prince of Amagona to look at her? Give peace a chance. When you have rocked your own boat, try to find a way to maneuver yourself to the shore. Do not attempt to rock another boat as a way to survive. Because if you do, you are going to rock a strange boat filled with strange snakes and they're going to bite you to death.
This is very deep and scary. So what are you saying in essence, Ichie?
Wait for the man that knows your value to come for you. He is going to cherish you all the days of his life. And every new day that breaks, you shall be new in his eyes. Make an effort on your own to grab another man made for another maiden, and your frustration shall multiply. You are going to beg for death to come, and death shall be very far from you. The masquerade of Amagona is going to sleep because he has provided you with the way forward.
Ichie Akabiki, I do not believe that you have abandoned me to my fate. Is there nothing that you could do for me?
Why am I suddenly thinking of a maiden when she's not even thinking of the prince?
of my land. Your reign shall be great.
Thank you, Chinasa. What is the matter?
My prince, a maiden of this land has just arrived to see the prince, and she bears Mbajeliku leave. My prince, I know the tradition of this land very well, and I know what that maiden came here to do.
Onye kwiniro me niru e gbakatazo me na azu to ezokwu ro ya melele iru okwo jabe iru niaba iru ka eji aga ejira azu eje anywhere ya o nwere we enye na chukwu na aga kwa ejide if I go, you shall never be confronted by strange things you don't know. Deadly things you don't know shall never consume you. And when they attack you in the palace, from the four corners of the palace, you are going to develop instant wings like an eagle and fly away.
It's a...
Okwa what an akana kona ile. Oye kuli ni roye mi ni riven na meka nko na chuku kalele mado. Oye chuku ne du. Kevin di mo ye mi. Chuku kalende mo kalende mado. Chuku ka dibia. Obla da na aza. Ka chuku live de mo. Don't know is
What is the meaning of what you just did? Why would you lay your hands on that tree and lay the same hand on my chest?
From the way it just sounded, it is clear to me you don't even know the tree we stand before.
That is not true. This is Mbachileko tree. As a little boy growing up in this land, I have climbed this tree to pluck Icheku.
You know this tree as the Mbachileko tree that produces the Icheku that we lick. That's not why we are here. I brought you here to teach you the spiritual contents of this tree.
Spiritual content? You mean this tree has spiritual content? What are you talking about?
I have the mandate of your father, the king, to teach you the traditions of this land. Mbachileko tree that you see here is the abode of love. For the love that can make a woman humble herself before the man is hidden inside the Mbachileko tree.
How does that concern me? I am the heir apparent to the throne of Amaguno. I am not a woman.
If you do less of cutting into my sacred instructions, it will do you a lot of good. A day is coming in the future when a maiden of this land shall pay you an unscheduled visit in the palace, bearing Mbachileko leaves in hand. When you see that maiden, give her the kind of attention you have never given to any maiden in your life. That maiden may not be exactly what you want, but whatever you want is not anything better than her.
Ichiakabike, please wait. You said you have the mandate of my father to teach me the tradition. But that is not what you did. You have succeeded in confusing me the more.
The picture will become clearer to you when you see the maiden. Then and only then you will discover that Ichiakabike, the masquerade of Amaguno, or Kalamad or Kalamo, you will discover that I have not confused you. Rather, I have opened your eyes.
You said you know what a maiden that came here with Mbachileko leaf came here to do. What is it?
My prince, any maiden that bears Mbachileko leaf in hand as she desires to see a man of honor has already entered an oath. She can die for that man. And she knows she will die if she ever sees a light to that man in her life. I salute her courage, my prince, and you cannot turn her down.
Take me to the maiden.
No! You cannot see her. I've already settled with Ichemoloku, and you are getting married to the daughter who has consumed you already.
Mother, there is more to this than you know. Allow me to see the maiden.
And I am telling you that you are not going to see her. Don't you get it? You are not going to see her. She's not what you want. Son, she was among the maidens that participated during Egwu Oganigwe, and she did not impress me. Yes, she did not. We are already settled with the one that impressed both of us. And you are getting married to her. Don't let her wicked involvement of Mbacheleku leaves confuse you. You, go and dismiss that maiden at once.
With due respect, Your Majesty, any maiden that bears Mbacheleku leave must never be dismissed when she has not seen the one she came to see.
I see. You now know more than me.
Your Majesty, who am I to know more than the Queen Mother? I am a maiden of this land and I know the traditions very well. The prince must see this maiden, my queen.
I am giving you one last opportunity to dismiss that maiden, or you will see me!
Mother, why am I having this feeling that we are making a mistake?
Son, we are not making any mistake. Trust me on this.
I trust you, mother. But when it comes to the custom and traditions of this land, I trust Ichi Akabike the more. He once told me about this visit. What he told me matched with what Chinasa just said.
Son, learn to listen to your mother.
He was about to follow me when the Queen Mother appeared and asked him not to follow me to see you.
Why? She came and we interacted like friends. She asked me to wait for the sun.
She deceived you. She actually came there and said a different thing to the prince.
That's very unfortunate. So it means that the Queen Mother has no respect for the traditions of this land. Chinasa, are you confirming to me that it was his mother that made him change his mind to come and see me?
It happened right before me. He was about following me when the Queen Mother came and said he shouldn't follow me to see you.
I have been trying to understand why you have decided to continue to disobey me. Do you want me to lay curses on you?
If you have decided to lay a curse on me, Father, for finding the woman I love, I won't hold it against you. I'll live with your curse.
Why are you destroying yourself? Why are you destroying yourself? As long as I live, you will never marry that maiden. Let me tell you something important. I am not dying any soon. Look for another maiden and marry her, or remain forever single.
As long as she lives for me, and I live for her, I'm okay with that. Even if we're not married, I'm not bothered.
Her father tried to destroy me when I was a young man. And I approached the priest of Obada, and I severed relationship with him and his family. This separation is for life. Why are you mingling with the daughter of my enemy?
Out of the eater came something to eat.
What do you mean by that?
The man you refer to as your enemy gave birth to the woman who has stolen my heart. This reality stares us in the face, let's face it.
Never! Never. And I am here issuing you this warning. All this while, I was joking. If I ever get you close to that maiden, I will kill you.
If you want to kill me, Father, go ahead and kill me. But I will never leave her.
I remembered everything you told me about a maiden bearing Mbacheleku leaf in hand. She now saw the palace maiden through moonlight, and it became clear to me. I believed her. I was about going to see her before my mother interrupted and stopped me from seeing her.
And why must you listen to your mother in an issue such as this? A masquerade like you. That maiden came to give you her soul. Already, she had sworn an oath never to lie to you or deceive you. She knows she will die if she does that. Why in this world would you listen to your mother?
I am consumed in regret as I listen to you now. Now I know I have made a terrible mistake. But what can we do to remedy this situation?
Who is this maiden of this land that came to you in the palace, bearing a bacheleku leaves in hand? Who is she?
Chinasa, the palace maiden, did not tell me her name. She only introduced her as a maiden of our land. I was about going to see her before my mother interrupted.
If I did go back to the palace and get the said Chinasa to brief you on the identity of this maiden of this land that came to you with Mbacheleku leaves in hand. Reconcile with her in time and be sure you have not started the process of your own destruction with your own hands.
Has it gotten to that? Why are you threatening me for what I know nothing about?
That maiden came to you in peace. And she means well. Go to her and find out why she came to you in the first place. A maiden of this land that visits a man of this land bearing a bacheleku leaves in hand must never be turned back. If I go, that is what you did. A masquerade like you, that is what you did. Go and find out why she came. Reconcile with that woman before she drops the leaves. Move fast.
I don't understand this. I don't understand the meaning of this. What are you doing holding Mbacheleku leaves in your hands? Do you know what it means for a maiden of Amaguno to pluck and hold Mbacheleku leaves like this? Do you?
Yes, of course, I know what it means. I'm still holding these leaves because I am bothered.
Bothered?
Yes.
Onyinye, you're my friend. Tell me the truth. Did you visit a man with this bunch?
Yes. I visited a man with this bunch. A man I held in high esteem.
Michegonu, shut up. Ekukwana kanti ozonu. No man in Amaguno is worth this ancient oath. Men are perpetual liars. Yes, they take women for granted. Onyinye, I can't believe that you of all people have chosen to enslave and cage your life like this. Makagine. All for what?
You know what, Ugumma? There are some things we think we know, whereas we don't know them at all. I made an important move, and it has accorded me the opportunity of knowing so many things about some people we respect in this kingdom. I bow in greetings before you, my prince.
Your reign shall be great, my prince.
It shall be well with you, the maidens of my land. A maiden came to the palace earlier today, and it was reported that the maiden was bearing a bunch of Mbacheleku leaves in hand. Were you the one that came to the palace earlier today?
To the best of my knowledge, my prince, a maiden came to the palace today. Why didn't you see her?
I wanted to see her, but my mother stopped me from seeing her. I don't know why I listened to her. I have been regretting it, for I know what it takes for a maiden of our land to visit a man bearing a bunch of Mbacheleku leaves in hand. I am just coming from Ichie Akabike's deceased's place to further inquire the identity of this maiden. Please tell me, did you visit the palace today?
From what you just said, my prince, one can just say that the prince of Amagono kingdom is a man being controlled by his mother.
That is not a good impression, my prince.
Listen, it looks like that, but it's not true. I am a man of my words, and that is why the elders in council of this land have decided that I am going to be the next king of this land. Please tell me, did you come to the palace with the leaves? Why is she walking away? What have I said wrong? Have I done anything wrong?
My prince, I know nothing about this. I suggest that when you see her, you ask her. I take my leave now.
How am I going to find her? How do I know the village she comes from?
She's not what you want. Son, she was among the maidens that participated during Egwoganiwe, and she did not impress me. Yes, she did not. We are already settled with the one that impressed both of us, and you are getting married to her. Don't let her wicked involvement of Mbacheleku leaves confuse you.
Why did I even listen to my mother?
You are confirming to me that it was the Prince of Amaguno that you took that Bacheleku bunch to. Yes. Hi, Goma. And I'm regretting it so badly. I'm regretting why I even visited him in the first place. That prince is not worthy of my love. He's not worthy of the love I wanted to show him at all. Look at you. Onyinyechi, Ibuokbo. Yes, you're a big fool. And I'm so disappointed in you. Whatever made you believe that you were going to win the Prince of Amaguno by throwing yourself cheaply at him? Ugoma, you of all people should know that I was never throwing myself at the prince. For you know the class I belong. It was revealed to me that the prince was confused. I needed somebody to make it easier for him. And that person was you. I got to the palace and discovered that it is the prince's mother that is the root of his confusion. Shut up, Makabiko. Shut up. Nekwamo, don't drag me into your problems. How dare you stand out here and call the queen mother's name like that? Nekwamo Abunaja Diria, don't do that, please. Goma, the hatred I have for the prince now is far, far bigger than the love that prompted me to visit him in the first place. Hi. Please permit me to leave now. Take my leave. We'll see tomorrow. Isi jugodi me jukita. Lekwe.
Hi. You love the prince so much? Why don't you just go for him?
I should have been the one going after that prince if I had done that on time. Not this ugly thing.
I ran into a maiden bearing Mbachilico leaf in hand. I asked her if she was the one that came to the palace earlier today. She got angry and threw the bunch of leaves away. So I decided to come back to confirm if she was the one that came to the palace. Why didn't you press her to give you the information when you met her? Exactly what I did. I asked her if she was the one that came to the palace. She got angry. I don't know why she did that. Tell me, is she the one that came to the palace with the leaves? Where is the bunch of leaves she threw away? Where is it? The bunch. I left it there. Why? Hey, Mama. Why must you leave it there? You were supposed to have picked that bunch of leaves from the ground where she threw it.
Because that bunch of leaves will bring you blessings from hidden places. Tell me, was she the one that came to the palace with the leaves? Go and bring me the bunch of leaves. I am not going to say anything on this topic until I've seen the bunch. Go. You don't have time. She threw it away and you left it there. Go! Peter already gave you her soul. Give you her life and everything.
I don't like that prince. I don't know. I don't just like him.
Judging from what you said now, you hate the prince for nothing. And I'm not going to dwell on that. Because as far as I'm concerned, it sounds very stupid.
You are a seer in this land. The ordinary people in this land rely on you to see the hidden things that might constitute danger. I believe you are seeing things. Why are you not talking to the people? Why?
Go inside that room and find something useful to do for yourself. Leave my face.
The wife of a seer who prepares his meals and carries his weight every other night is also a seer. And I know you won't argue that with me.
Carries his weight. I will carry carry. Na kogiri. See my position. Big Baba, na carry weight here.
What kind of setback is this? Where is the list she dropped here?
So Wude is not the only one that crossed the night. The prince is equally involved. I have caught him red-handed, crawling the dark corners of Amagono.
Hey, mind your language, because you don't even know what I'm doing here.
I don't even need your explanation, for I readily know what you are doing. It will be easier for our maidens to start bearing Ogbuefi as titles than a prince who is not in charge of his life to emerge as the king of Amagono. Listen, men are men, but some men are simply women.
What's the meaning? What is the meaning of what you just said? Are you possibly calling me a woman?
No, continue going to Iche Akabirike to explain everything to you. One day you will equally go to him to explain the meaning of your name if Adigo. Mude. I know what I want in a woman. On that note alone, I better than you. You don't know what you want in a woman. Afu oji, ejibu oji. Afu nocha, achabocha. Dear prince, akwụkwọ gị na-atakasịsị m ntị ka mmanya gbara ụka.
You are a fool.
Ịkụkwa m datin na m fodu aka ma kwụọ gị ka m ga-akwụ gị. The whole Amagono agbakọrọ m na gị here. Nonsense. Continue searching.
Look at him. Look at him. Start.
And if I get angry, I will shout. People of Amagono will come and catch you red-handed. Yeah. Amagono!
Mude, ana bogi onye mude onye mmanya. Ongunku. Mude manu choge dikwa nefa nemechai.
I can't believe you came back here.
My love, I had to. I didn't have a choice. Okay, I wanted to be sure you didn't make any decision against me.
Make a decision against you? How?
I felt, okay, I just want to be sure that come rain, come shine, you'll be mine.
I promise you again and again that I am yours forever. Nothing, absolutely nothing on earth is going to change that.
Now I'm relieved. I can now go home. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh no, my love. Please don't come back here tomorrow. I don't want my father to kill you, please.
Oh, it's better for me to die in this love than die elsewhere.
Alright. Please go, go, go.
Now, I am the man here. I should watch my woman's back. Just go.
My love, you are in my house, so it is you that should be going.
Okay then. That means you don't want us to go nowhere. You want us to stay here till daybreak, and that's awesome. Awesome.
Also. How so?
How so is you go while I watch your back. That's it.
You stubborn Atuanya. See this? And you know, and the reasons I can't have it.